Welcome to the Hall of Mysteries, upon whose shelves are stories of giants and creatures that leap mountains, and a catalogue of the deeds of the devil, and lists of those transformed into nightmares too hideous to describe. These things are part of the great pageant and lore of this land, and the likelihood is that not 5 minutes from where you are right at the moment, something strange happened. Maybe so long ago that the details have been forgotten, and all that's left is a collection of shadows and dark whispers. Like the shadow that fell over Kington when Thomas Vaughan, master of Hargest Court, died at the Battle of Banbury in 1469, and his ghost came home to plague the people. It terrified animals, turned over carts, and haunted the church, until enough was enough, and they decided to rid themselves of Black Vaughan, once and for all. Come with me. You see? Down there in the valley. That's Kington. While up here on Hargest Ridge there's a cold wind and rain blowing in from the Radnor Hills. And somewhere up here, something strange is happening. Keep down. There. Look where I'm pointing, on the far side of the hill, just before the rise. 8, 9... Yes, I can see 11 men in cassocks. While one reads, another strikes the bell. And there, 2 more struggle to keep a candle alight. There's quite a large pool nearby, and they seem to be trying to throw something in. Wait, here comes another. He must have walked up from the town. He seems unsteady. I think he's drunk. He's got the book now, and he's shouting into the wind. The others are scattering, falling down. There, he's thrown something into the pool. The wind's going. They're helping one another up. And I think they're coming this way. Yes they are. We must go. So, the spirit of Thomas Vaughan was exorcised by that 12th cleric, who indeed had a reputation for the drink, and maybe was a little braver for it. He confined Vaughan's spirit in a snuff box, and cast it beneath Hargest Pool. There are those that say this is all nonsense, and some that think the snuff box is there to this day. But others say the spell of binding lasts only for 100 years, which is nearly past, and that even now, beyond the borders of this world, that creation of the dark has cast its chains and walks.
Walking all day to the Malvern Hills where the shadows fall from the Dragonstone rocks.
Ah, there you are. How often have you walked over the Malvern Hills? Maybe on a beautiful, sunshiny day, with a picnic basket full to the brim and red wine. Or perhaps you're the type that prefers crisp winter mornings, running, your breath trailing away in clouds as you pound your way over the springy turf. Breakfast in sight. It's hard to imagine a more beautiful place, unless the joy of life has been taken from you by cruel justice, and your punishment is to become acquainted more closely with that hill, so close that you will come to know every stone, as you claw your way endlessly up and down, up and down.
Walking all day to the Malvern Hills where the shadows fall from the Dragonstone rocks.
You see this shadow? This is my shadow. You see it? You see it? I hear the bell sometimes. I was a monk down there once, long ago. I was happy then, until I broke the rule. I knew him who wrote the vision of Piers the Plowman, and we walked and talked, and I did wrong. They made me crawl up Raggedstone Hill every day. I tried my best. I did what I could do. And I've paid my penance every day, on my hands and knees. I crawled, I clawed my way. My fingers were bleeding. Every stone underneath my hands and my knees. Every stone. Then, when they wouldn't let me rest, on and on, up and down, until my strength was gone, and my